Hey everyone, I hope you've been staying creative. In this video, we're going to explore how to create epic sequences by adjusting clock speeds with an Omnisphere, so like mixing and matching them. The resulting sound is akin to, well, this. Mixing the sequence's clock speeds can really propel your sound into sort of like hyperspace and beyond. So let's dive in. To start, we're going to initialize the entire sort of Omnisphere interface by clicking Utility and then Initialize Multi. This action cancels any previous edits across all parts. I want to say OK to that, and there we go. That's just the basic sound from Omnisphere. As you already probably know this, Omnisphere offers 8 parts, each capable of independent play. These parts can be split across the keyboard range, or you can actually layer them together, and I've gone through that in several other videos. So what we're going to do here, we'll concentrate on layering sounds to get that epic sequence that we just heard at the beginning. So another way to actually layer sounds, instead of going into sort of stack or live mode, is from the mixer we can select these channels outputs. This is your MIDI channel, this is your output channel. So I'm going to know ahead of time that I'm going to use 4 parts. So I'm going to say I want part 2 to react to MIDI channel 1, the same for 3, and the same for 4. So now when I play a note on my keyboard, I'm going to activate all 4 channels exactly the same time simultaneously. So what we're going to do is now select our patches. We're going to go into click on default there, and I get a whole list of things. Now I know in the first slot it was called, if I remember rightly, just move my keyboard out of the way so I can actually type because the microphone's in the way. Determined pulses, I think, if I remember rightly. And that's that one. Now, if we go into this particular patch, no, I want to go into the patch itself. This is from the undercurrent library, and I want to click custom controls, then arpeggiator, and this is set at a 16th speed and sounds like this. Go back to the multi-screen. And in the next slot, I am going to put another patch, which is Lingering Suspicion, if I can spell correctly. No, Lingering. Let's get that. There we go. And we put that in there. We now have 2 bits playing. And this sequence, done exactly the same thing. You need to click on the 2 at the top, custom controls, this is running at 8th notes. Now on the 3rd slot I am going to put deep state, and if we go into that patch we will have it going on whole notes, and on the 4th slot, I am going to put Underworld Order. Now, I'm using sounds from the Undercurrent library, which is a sonic extension by Spectrasonics, but you don't necessarily have to have undercurrent to this. This will work with just absolutely any patches once you layer them, etc. The idea is here is to show you how you can mix and match sort of clock speeds to get really epic sequences. So in this 4th slot, I'm just going to go into custom control, arpeggiator. Now this is running at 16th notes, and if I just isolate this patch actually, no, it's that one. So that's my rhythm track. Now I want this to run sort of like out of kilter with everything else, because all the others are sort of like 8 and 16 length sequences. So I'm going to make this 14. So all I've done there is just click and hold and drag that slider here. So I want this to just go 14 steps rather than the 8 or 16. Now this gives like a polymeter rhythm to the sound, so no two passes are going to be exactly the same. So we're going to go back now to multi, and we go take the solo off and the mute off, and we have this. Now what we can do is, if we go to the effects sections here, these aux sends here are already pre-mapped. The auxiliary 1 and 2 are pre-mapped. If you go into the effects, auxiliary 1 is to a reverb and auxiliary 2 is to a BPM delay. 3 and 4 are empty and the master is empty. So what I want to do is apply a little reverb to channel 1, channel 3 and channel 4. Now I'm going to add some delay to channel 1 and channel 2, and then we get this now. Quite cool, hey? It's just a full-on sequence, and that's a fantastic backdrop to build your next project and your next track on. So in this video, we've explored the power of mixing sequences with different clock speeds, creating fresh sonic landscapes and soundscapes within Omnisphere. So really, don't hesitate to layer patches from various libraries. Experimentation leads to exciting results. Once you've crafted your ultimate multi, you can save it. And if you want to know how to actually save the multi, the instructions can be found in this video that's going across the top there, and check it out, and all our other related videos about Omnisphere. Thanks for watching. Stay creative, stay sonic. Catch you in the next one.